Unit 16. Analysis 1. When George Lucas succeeded in making Star Wars, although those who said the special effects he wanted hadn't ever been done and couldn't be done, many other possibilities opened up to him. Industrial Light and Magic, ILM, the company he created to produce those impossible special effects, became a source of revenue to help fund his other projects. He was able to produce merchandising tie-ins to his movies, thus bringing in another revenue stream to fund his movie making. But his confidence in doing the difficult has also made a huge impact on other movie makers and a whole new generation of moviegoers. Popular culture writer Chris Salwich says, "At first, directly through his own work and then via the unparalleled influence of ILM, George Lucas has influenced for 2 decades the essential broad notion of what is cinema." Unit 16. Analysis 2. When life deals us multiple losses, we create unnecessary burdens for ourselves if we continue to postpone the tears and the acknowledgement of pain. Over time, we may find it more and more difficult to cry about anything, or we may suddenly cry for reasons totally unrelated to our pain, as when a television commercial sets us off. Or we may even cry in inappropriate places, as when we burst into tears in a meeting at work. We may be storing up such a flood of emotions that we become afraid to feel, especially when we are feeling more vulnerable with a new loss. We may begin to avoid topics that might make us cry. Others may avoid us, frightened by the urgency of our tears when we do express our sadness. Sorrow is not one of the more popular feelings because we must be willing to allow it to overtake us. Practice 1. The past couple of decades have seen many corporations joining with charities in what is called cause-related marketing efforts, in which a corporation donates a certain percentage of its profits from a particular item. The non-profit group and the corporation advertise the arrangement and encourage people who may be choosing among similar products to choose the one that also benefits the charity. Variations on this theme include corporations that offer to give a percentage of profits to a certain kind of organization, or who allows customers to nominate groups that should receive corporate funding. Cause-related marketing has benefited many organizations by allowing shoppers to feel that their spending can also serve a charitable purpose. The drawback is that these donors do not become part of an organization's donor base. 2. The journey to discovering your authentic self promises to be the most rewarding adventure of your life. When you know yourself, you are free. You have a power and presence that radiates from deep within and shines out confidently into the world. You did not come into this life to suffer, be manipulated, and denied. Whatever binds you and keeps you from living your truth is false and can be shed. It takes courage to embrace your authentic self and live life on your own terms. Yet to be uniquely you, to listen within and love yourself for all of your weaknesses and missteps, is what your soul longs for. 3. Some things in life are important, and they deserve your full commitment. It's important to do your best when performing your job, cultivating your marriage, raising your children, and competing for the league bowling championship. Giving it your all is a necessary part of success, which gives us pride and joy and a sense of self-worth. Unfortunately, at some point early in life, we all heard someone say, "Always do your best." And a lot of people accepted the wisdom of this advice without ever questioning it. These are the people who avoid trying new activities because they are afraid that someone will judge their effort and scold them if it's not their best. So these people miss out on lots of fun, mind-expanding, enjoyable activities because of the always do your best mentality.